Nature has always inspired people to be creative. But how often do we sit in nature with intention and bring forward a piece of work inspired by that which is around us? Located in the North Midlands on the borders with Northern Ireland sits County Cavan, also known as the Lake County. Dotted throughout its landscape are streams and tributaries that flow into larger parent rivers or lakes. Interestingly, Ireland's two largest rivers, the Shannon and the Erne, both rise in Cavan. Some people say the Erne River takes its name from a mythical princess named Ernia. To watch the mist rising on the water on a cold winter's day is something to behold. Sitting in silence and just watching and listening. We are hoping you will join us on this journey by creatively responding to this video in any medium you choose. Let's take a look at some visual art inspired by water. Of course, we often need to cross over water. Belturbet Railway once played a huge role in the history of the town and of County Cavan. Whilst the old railway bridge is now pedestrianised, its tracks long lifted, it still stands proudly intact as a nod to the town's distant past. Recent upgrades to the road system in the area saw the construction of the River Erne Bridge, a 3-span cable bridge traversing the water, allowing traffic to pass with ease at this new point. There are two types of swan found on the Erne: mute swans, which are present all year round, and hooper swans, which are present in winter. Hooper swans migrate to the same area each year, and it's interesting that a group of swans are called a ballet. When we look at Cavan from above, we can see why it is called the Lake County. Some say Cavan has 365 lakes, so with a lake for each day of the year and waterways crisscrossing, Cavan is a county abundant in one of Earth's most precious resources, fresh water. Here in the town of Dara, in the northwest of Cavan, we see another majestic body of water, the River Shannon. Some attribute the Shannon pot and the goddess Shannon as its source. Water has been the source of inspiration for many people, inspiring watercolours, oil paintings, acrylic paintings, black and white pen drawings, and simple representations as people creatively reframe nature. Up ahead in the distance you can see the shape of Slieve Gla to the right, the second highest hill in the northeast Midlands. The Erne rises on the east shoulder of Slieve Gla, 3 miles south of Cavan town, and flows 80 miles through Lough Gowna, under bridges, and into Lough Uachtar. Cloughoughter Castle is located on a small island on Lough Uachtar. A maze of waterways, islands and 90 small lakes along the course of the River Erne make up this waterway complex. The water has always provided a tranquil oasis in a busy world. Although Cavan does not have waterfalls akin to Glencar and Sligo, we have a multitude of small falls dotted along our waterways. Little streams are amongst the most magical and mystical places. Often it is in the tiny flowing brooks or drains where little rocks and pools grab our attention and quiet moments can be found and inspiration can take hold. And one might be inspired to think of fairies or the good people and the other little creatures who inhabit these worlds of teeny tiny pebbles and leaves and flowers and mosses. The Erne continues on its journey into Upper and Lower Lough Erne in County Fermanagh and to the sea at Ballyshannon in County Donegal. It's amazing to see the water act as a mirror, reflecting that which is above onto that which is below. What do you feel inspired to do? Perhaps photography is something that you like to do, a professional camera or your mobile phone camera. Even a puddle of water can be beautiful, or the rain as it drips down. Something we have always seen, especially in winter, is flooding. Rivers bursting their banks, and we wonder if the rivers are starting to carve out new pathways for themselves as they reclaim fields and then return them to us when the rain subsides. Fields that have been green for the spring and summer are now temporarily lakes and turloughs springing up in areas annually. There's nothing quite as exciting as the sight and sound of gushing water as you stand on the banks and listen to and watch the water dance past you in what seems like an endless cycle. There is something quite serene and peaceful about watching water, a lake on a beautiful summer's day, the interconnectedness of all the waterways in this county that connect us to many parts of our county and of Ireland. When we rise up and get an aerial view of Cavan, we can see the pockets of water everywhere we look. Native and planted forestry is there too. Responding to nature creatively can come in any form: collage, decoupage, knitting or needlecraft. Let's look at some embroidery work inspired by watery landscapes. Sometimes near a riverbed we might be lucky enough to catch a glimpse of a heron fishing for its dinner or taking flight along the path of the river. When we reframe nature through the lens of our own eyes, our hearts and our emotions, we can connect to it in new ways. These are the images that we hope will inspire you creatively. Take an image from this video, or go outside and connect in with water dripping from a roof or puddling on a path, or take a trip to a local river or lake. Spend some time with water. See what comes up. Maybe your artistic medium is writing. Take out a pen and let the words flow into a short story, a piece of prose, a poem. So come on, let's get creative together. And over the coming days and weeks, you can respond to this video in any medium you wish. Paint a picture, sketch something with a pen or pencil, do a collage or decoupage, knit or crochet, embroider a piece of material, take a photograph, write a poem or a story or a song, compose a piece of music, whatever way you wish to creatively respond. And then take a photo of your work and send it in to us for the final digital exhibition, when we will get to see how we all respond to and reframe nature. This project is funded by Creative Cavan, thanks to Jago Studios for the footage, narrated by Karina Charles.